Hey everyone, Alex here, back with another quick tutorial. This week I'm going to be showing you a cool way on how I use a couple different delay plugins to get your distortion or saturation sound that you might in some other plugin. Alright, before we get into the rest of the video, I just want to show you before and after of what we're going to be doing. So here are the three samples dry. I just have a limiter on to keep the volume down a little bit. Now with LittlePrimalTap. And now with EchoBoy. So LittlePrimalTap is usually like a lo-fi delay plugin, but if you use the time at 0, feedback at 0, and mix at 100%, you can use it more as a saturation plugin. It's got this cool green knob here that's an input gain, and depending on where you have it set, the bottom is nothing and the top is like full-blown distortion, can't tell what's happening. You can kind of find a cool sound in between. Now, right from the get-go, I'll just loop a small section. All right, you're gonna hear that it actually colors it even just with the full mix. All right, so as you can tell, like just by itself, it's gonna be affecting the signal. Now I'm going to loop that section and slowly pull up the input gain, and you'll get to hear how it distorts. So now I'll pull everything back and we'll do a little bit more of a reasonable setting for it. All right. And so it just adds a little bit of color. It warms everything up, pulls down a little bit of the highs, which can get pretty harsh sometimes. So I really like it for stuff like that. All right, so in this next example, I'm going to show you a little bit more subtler of an approach. This one we're going to be using EchoBoyJr, which is not quite as extreme. We have the wet 100%, we have feedback all the way down, time 0, and we have saturation at full blast right now. So here are these sounds bypassed. And with EchoBoyJr. All right, so it's pretty subtle. It's not a huge difference, but if I, isolate a section and loop it, it's pretty noticeable. All right. Another cool thing is that you have all these different modes here. So within EchoBoy, you can get a ton of different sounds. So I'll just loop this again and mess with it. All right, that's it for this week's tutorial. I hope you enjoyed and I hope you learned something. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next week.